Hey everybody, welcome to the Art of Comics. I'm your host, Andres Jose Salazar, and I am mic'd up, and you know what that means? It means we're going to talk some comic books. The 5-minute review of comics. I am a comic book aficionado, a lover of comics, of the medium. I'm also a creator, and if you want to know a little bit about what I do, my work, Pride, Missouri, Children's Bear, all these different projects, go check out my Patreon and the link below in the description. Check out the Patreon. A lot of that stuff is free. But if you want to pay $1, you can see all my works. Horror, slice of life, fantasy, westerns, children's books, graphic novels, spec scripts, TV, movie. I got it all. Check out the Patreon. Now, today, we're going to continue the little pool that is Elseworlds. Okay, remember we talked a couple weeks ago about the brilliant book Gotham by Gaslight. Love that freaking book. That ushered in Elseworlds. This idea of let's get a character that we know and love, let's throw him in some other time or location or place or planet, let's see what happens. Okay. A lot of times, let's mix in like some classic literary, genre or element, right? And that's what they do with this one. Today, we're going to talk about Batman, Castle of the Bat. Batman, Castle of the Bat, written by Jack Harris and artist by Bo Hampton. Is this related to Scott Hampton? I want to know. If you know about the Bo Hampton, Scott Hampton connection, let me know, because I do like Scott Hampton. This is Frankenstein. So, there you go. Spoiler warning. It's Batman. What if Bruce Wayne was Dr. Frankenstein? And what if the monster was the Bat? And that's the premise. That's the elevator pitch. And it is painted. You know I love painted work. I love me some painted comics, man. I love me some Meltdown and some Alex Ross and all these other John Muth and Kent Williams. I love all that stuff. So it was painted. I bought it for like $1. This was originally probably $6. 48 page, $6, and this was published when? Boop, 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 94. So what was happening in 94? I graduated high school. I was in college. Okay, I was in college. This is actually pretty good. I mean, it's a short little Elseworlds, right? You got to just take that for what it is. It's not a series. It's just a little short story. But I really liked it. I liked the idea of, again, putting Bruce Wayne in this whole new world. It's in, some Slavic country. He's a researcher. He's studying. He's learning about science, and then he turns out he's trying to bring back his father, who was killed by some highwaymen in the freaking trail up the road, trying to bring him back to life, right? Creates the Batman, the Frankenstein monster, basically, who has an aversion to highwaymen and criminals. There's even these little elements where it talks about you are being, I forgot, what is the line that they always say? It's like, he strikes fear and the cowardly and the whatever, the darkness. Why don't we flip the camera over real quick? Oh, I only have 1 minute. Let me flip the camera and show you the art because I think it's worth looking at. Let's do it right now. Okay, we've got a minute, so let's talk about this. By the way, to the one, I don't even know if they're a subscriber, but the commenter, the watcher of the videos here who said they couldn't hear me, how you like me now? Okay, can you hear me good? Hope so. Okay, I'm wearing my freaking lavalier. Hope everyone's happy. Yeah, I think Bo Hampton, who may or may not be related or connected to Scott Hampton, does a great job here. Oh, wait. The letterer is Tracy Hampton Munsley. Look at this. The artist is getting his wife to do some work, keeping it in the family. I see how nepotism works. That's fine. You know what? I make comics like Pride, Missouri, and Boaz. I'm working on Shangri-La. I could get my wife to letter it. I could just say that, you're going to letter it, so keep the money in. But here's the deal. My wife doesn't want to. So there you go. The art is great. I love this kind of watercolor stuff. I mean, I did my book like this. Yeah, I'm a big fan. Although they used pencils for the line, there's no like inked, whereas mine, we kept the inks. The story, as I mentioned, is basically, Bruce Wayne, because of the trauma of losing his parents at a young age, is this doctor, like his father Thomas, and he experiments with the energies and essences of life and combines them. And he combines energies of animals. He combined a dog with a bat, which made a bat dog. And he's doing these crazy things like that. And he decides, you know what? Let's move it up a level. Let's do humans. And let's get these body parts of humans. And let's recreate my father, using my father's brain and the essences and life energies of these other body parts. Let's make my damn dad again. Let's bring him back to life. And of course, that doesn't really go well. It doesn't follow the Frankenstein story, beat by beat. It's a Batman story. But yeah, I thought it was fun. I mean, look, the art's great. There's some great stuff in it. I think this is a little treasure if you find this and see this for a couple bucks in a bin. I would say pick it up. It's not going to change your world. It's no Gotham by Gaslight, but it's pretty freaking cool. Here's that dog bat I was talking about. It's like, what the freak? That's pretty horrific, dude. You got the dog bat coming in here, and he's like, what the hell are you doing? He's like, it's divine intervention. I'm isolating the energies of people and creatures. Yeah, pretty fun stuff. Then, of course, after creating the Batman, then all hell kind of breaks loose. And just like in the Frankenstein story, there's the mob that's out. See here, look, I mean, this is like straight up Frankenstein. Great, great stuff here, too. I love the shadow over the ridge. The orbital ridge and the skull just protruding out so much to create almost a mask of the character, right? That's definitely intended. It's wonderful work, though. A great painting. Great stuff. And look, this is a great one here. And he decides, I'm going to put him in a costume, and that way he'll inspire fear. Where's that line? Yeah, here we go. He goes, the clothes will aid him in his altered awareness and mask some of his necessary scarring. So don't be a member of such a superstitious and cowardly lot. That's that line, right, of like superstitious and cowardly lot. And then somehow he turns into like a bat. So the Batman actually becomes kind of bat-ish, bat animal-ish. I didn't quite get that. I guess some of the energies of the bat melded with him as a human. Again, I really like this costume idea. I just like the Batman costume with this kind of Frankenstein overcoat, that trench coat thing. It's kind of cool. Yeah, it's beautiful work, man. So there you go. We wanted to make it quick. We actually went over time, but you know what? Sometimes you got to do that. Here it is. Batman, Castle of the Bat. 5-minute, make that 10-minute review. Thanks for watching the channel. You know what you should do? You should subscribe to the channel. You should like it. You should comment. You should send it to a friend, and you should check out my Patreon. There you go. That's five things to do. Thanks a lot, guys. Have a good one. And we're going to do some more. I got a bunch of other videos we're doing this week, so we're going to just bang out a bunch of stuff. Thanks, guys. Bye.